Yeah, but literally, knowing about the statistics in life, a person's supposed to guard their self immediately. It's not about like being overprotective about yourself, about certain situations, stuff like that. It's not like that unless you know for sure, this information that you were getting. A chief came up to you in life and told you for real, I think you would see things differently if you just read this one chapter. It was the same chapter. It was just structured differently. And then I said, damn, well, that's not the problem, man. Like, people don't be thinking that that's, but what I'm saying is, when people show you something in scripture, like mentally, they might be on a, because people got to follow their own path. So they got to follow their own path, but some stuff is just a reminder. I don't even think sometimes they be on the same key. I think sometimes they just be reminding people. You find certain type of structures that be on the right key. And I think you find different type of people that be like in that point in life where they feel like, oh, I like this way better in life. I don't want no name as living. Right? But some people live that. And I'm not saying that. But I'm not saying I don't want to change my identity. I'm just saying, and thus for, if we talk religion, I heard this one person say this. He said, talk prayer. He said that more. And he said, because when people start getting into all that mud and they don't talk like different and stuff like that, they be trying to convert you into something. What you gotta learn is yourself first. When you get yourself first and you learn who the heck you is, it has been complications in your life. That's what I'm saying. It has been complications in pity people's lives. But the thing about it is the complication, if you have survived that and you still know who you are and you getting fed more knowledge of who you are, then the direction that you take, if you see good in that direction, some people be like, oh, that's a bad thing because this may happen. But it have already been pre-planned. So everything that you see and you're looking at is already the focus of this ain't gonna happen because everything's turning too fast. Everything's moving in the right direction too fast. So I'm not looking at how to live a bad life. I'm just looking at if I can refrain from doing and saying too much to different types of people, all I gotta say is the right thing. I'm not saying I don't have to talk to a person. I'm saying I want to know like the right thing to say, even if you were in a situation. Even if you thought you were born in 1964, but really you was born in 1969. And you be like, man, I got my dates wrong. And it's been like 17 years in your life. You got your dates wrong. People say, man, that's funny. It's funny at the moment, but then all your applications that you did is different. So if they go back and do a credit report on a whole lot of people in the United States of America, it comes back, but yours not really a necessity to look at. I'm not saying fraud the system. I'm saying, but if it's not that much to look at, but it's so good to look at, then that mug is like a bigger money than people think of. Like you getting a bigger money a degree. Because what ends up happening is all the electricity that be getting caught up in the sky and all different types of ways, that's getting resolved. Now it's gonna be a moment on a whole lot of things. You gotta wait a little bit. The most they're doing is cleaning and preparing and make sure the structure of things, they ain't going all the way there. You know what I'm saying? And that's because the structure thing, they learn more. The more you learn, the more better rhythm you get. I'm not talking about all the time rhythm. You go fast. But you can't do that because it be somebody that you love for a long time and people don't know of it and it can mess you up because you love her, you know you love her, but inside mentally, you don't know how to control where you're going immediately. But if you control your steps, like I'm talking about, just not. It's not the point of, oh no, I'm not in control of my life. It's when somebody tell a person something. When somebody tell a person something, they say go do this, and you go do it immediately. But you good. You a good person. You were. You good. Everybody stuff like that, and you go do it immediately. Control those steps. People be thinking that I'm trying to do it slowly. I'm not trying to do it so. I'm memorizing that when I go do this, I can't put no one in harm's way. So that's why when I look at different type of people and I be around different type of people, I'm around those people because a universe knowledge. But I'm not trying to be serious all the time. But I'm not trying to joke either. I rather have a good. See, people personally say, "What type of relationship you want?" Well, I rather just have a casual relationship because now I could just walk through everything. Everything, it's not. I need glitter on there. This. I learned everything, but I just want to take it casual so I could learn how to approach a woman that could love me. You know what I'm saying? That's the end. That's what happens. If you listen to the whole thing all the way to the end, I want to approach the woman that really love me the correct way. And I don't want to be in all this stuff where I got to think about this, think about that, and all this stuff. I want to be naturally shower, take my natural shower, go to work, come to the house, and shit, relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind friends. Because that's what casual is. When I look at my dress, I look at my casual. I look at my dress as casual. But I ain't doing too much. I'm not doing extra stuff with my body. I'm I'm basically having a conversation. That's all I'm doing, having a conversation. And then if a person asks for a handshake, then yeah, it'll be a handshake. Person don't ask for a handshake, I'm trying to give them a handshake. If they don't receive it, all right, that's walk away. If a person receives the handshake that you put out there, all right. But it goes a long way because you still in the statistic of you solving something from a multiplication. But if the multiplication presents itself and you got 12 united in the building and you can help all 12 unite, all you need is a good 12 to unite. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about just birthdays. You in the building, all you do is do good birthdays, get good birthday parties, bring good weddings, bring good anniversaries. That date, that's all you need every freaking time. That little light, that be like humble and kind, that mug gonna show us something. And somebody gonna be sitting there mug saying, oh, this mug is matching everything I've been knowing in my whole life. And it's right. That's what person wants. Because if you was dealing with a statistic and you can see the light and another person can see the light, and y'all got these switches that make sense and keep on going different types of ways, leading in different type of places. Well, you just was like, this person needs the light turned on. And it's like, that will happen. And when that happens, that's like, I mean, well, we could be there, but if they say in the beginning, let there be light, and there was light, ain't no losing that crew. That crew is the most faithfulest, humblest, smiling crew ever in their life. The consultant about health, they got so many tools in the back of their mind. They thinking about it's a career focus in one building that can take every person that join a building and they're a better career. It just keep me going. Just keep me going. And that's how I think about my everyday work. My everyday work. My everyday getting out. I'm focusing on one spot. And you know why? Because I do this for all. When I say I do this for all, I said, well, shoot, if I didn't get this for innocence and not really doing above and beyond to have an attitude about a little simple different types of stuff. All I can do is remember the love in my life that took me this far. And everything be alright. Maybe I wonder, oh, what's gonna happen to everybody? No, it's not really that big of a deal. The big of a deal is everybody need to remember who the heck they is every day. You need to remember your passion and what you about every day. You need to remember that you always been looking at gorgeous where you want to powder a man's face. You just want to do it and you want to watch him change. You want to watch his body change in different type of ways. People be thinking that mug is just a moment in their life where they feel like, oh, this and this and this. I'm feeling a type of way because I like this guy. He's sexy, sexy as head. I love him. I just want to see the body change. No, that you got the whole 12 signs plus equality of knowledge and career in one place when the statistics happen and everybody want it to be fixed. Regardless. And then a miracle happened and things people never understood happen. Like I never seen a dinosaur. But I have seen a dinosaur movie. And just formulate like that. But in certain times in my life, I don't know. I just don't. It's just I'm not there with the people long enough in that type of conversation long enough to even tell them how I really feel. And I feel like because even if I got in a little party, like for real, and I get in the party and I tell people how I really feel, I won't have to say that. All I have to do is just cry. So if I got that much built up, why not love a strong way? Why not just like make it real? Then I gain more Marshall. Come on, beautiful in life because I learned a lot of stuff people can get out of it. Because I can say mentally, I've been in that situation, or I know what that is because I've seen it, and then I could just go a different type of way with it because people be saying, "Did you get hurt? Did you get hurt?" I didn't get hurt. If it was only just a statistic and I didn't get hurt, then it makes sense to make a knowledge out of the whole thing because it's just one. And then I just get you know what I'm saying, have my stuff, my stuff. I have my stuff with knowledge. But if I'm ever, I can always be called upon because my knowledge is real. My knowledge will keep going. Because it got a different type of love. Like, yeah, but I say a lot of things different. So that's what it is. Love yourself, keep your phone down, and go after your career. I don't even want to twice on salary.